share. And I can't believe I'm doing this right now. But obedience. I'm here to present and share with the world, whoever may watch this, the ministry that the Lord has put on my heart to start. Now I'm all about transparency, and I'll be 100% honest when I tell you, starting a ministry was never, hear me when I say never, on my agenda. Like, me, myself, I never thought of me doing this. Being part of ministries and helping others, yeah. Me starting one is a whole nother story. Like, I never thought that would be me. But God says otherwise. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll start. I wanted to do this to, like, announce it and kind of give a backstory of how it was given to me. So, a month or two ago, well, before that, God would he started having me, like, share words and revelations and things that he revealed to me, whether it be through dreams, something I see just out and about. He would drop a word on me and tell me, share it. I was very reluctant. Like, this started at the beginning of the year, maybe February, March. And I started feeling like he was going to nudge me to kind of make a channel separate from my business hair stuff. But of course, in human nature, I fought it because I thought I was just tripping. I thought these words probably just for me. I'm just thinking I'm crazy, honestly. But it wasn't until I started actually listening and posting the little TikToks and stuff here and there, or even YouTube videos. It wasn't until I started actually sharing and seeing people respond, or people reaching out to me like, thank you for your obedience, I needed that word. And excuse me if I get emotional, I'll just tell you now. Kind of can't help it. But it wasn't until then that I was like, okay, God is obviously trying to, one, get my attention, two, trying to use me in the kingdom in a way that I hadn't opened my eyes to before. So people doing that, like, let me know that it was it was an on-time word for them, or a confirmation of some sort. Made me realize that I'm not crazy, and God is really speaking to me, well, through me, on behalf of him. Like, he's speaking through me to his people. So once I started to, accept that, he started, taking me further with it. And one day I was studying, like, just reading my Bible to be reading my Bible, just because I'm trying to do better on my walk. I'm trying to be more intentional about my relationship with God. That's what this whole journey has been. And so, anyway, So it was just a random day. I was just studying my word, and in the midst of that, and when I tell you, like, I don't even think what I was reading had anything to do with what he dropped in my spirit, but he dropped in my spirit Restored Hope. And like, it was enough to stop me in my tracks. Like, I stopped reading. It was like, because mind you, at this time, like, I had been praying because I needed guidance on business names, you know, a name for my business. And so when that dropped in my spirit, I was like, now Lord, like, that ain't what I asked. And so, but it would not leave me. And so I have a habit of just either writing it down or putting it in my notes in my phone. So whenever God drops, you know, something in my spirit, it'll make sense later. So I don't even know how long it was after that, that I looked at it again and I heard ministry, and I'm like, come again. Tripping. I at this point, I'm making things up in my head. Like, no. But if you know God, you know, he'll get louder and louder with something he's trying to get your attention on, trying to tell you. And I think it was a conversation with one of my friends. We were talking about, you know, our social medias, and because she shares words and things as well, but she has a separate ministry page, you know. And I was like, we were just talking, and she asked me about it, like if I ever thought about doing that, like separating my ministry stuff from my business stuff. And I was like, God, really? Is this what you talking about? Is that what this was? And so I sat with it. So like I said, I've been sitting on this for some months now, y'all. And it finally was just clear that I needed to start it. But I didn't want to start it without having like background on like why I'm doing this, besides just a feeling in my spirit, like, you know. And so during this time, I've sat with it some more. And one night, I probably will not forget this, because when I tell you, I laid in my bed and cried. And I hope I don't cry right now, but anyway. I was sitting in bed, about to pray, before I went to sleep. And I remember I went to the bathroom, because I started praying, and I was like, hold on, I gotta go pee. Let me go do that so I can be focused, because you know how easy it is to get distracted while praying. Anyway, so I go back in my room, and I already been thinking about, you know, because I was like, at that point, I had nothing I wanted to ask God for. I was just in a space of, God, I'm just grateful. Like, I don't even have anything to ask you. I don't, like, I'm just grateful for life. And that's just where I was at that time. I was just like, I'm truly grateful for life and hope. Because there was a time where I did not have that. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm praying to God. You know, when I'm thankful for life and just hope. Because there was a time I didn't have hope. And it dropped on me at that moment. I knew right then. I literally stopped and was like, oh my gosh. And instantly started crying. Like, it hit me then that was my why of this ministry. Because sorry, I'm trying to get myself together so you can hear what I'm saying without me crying. There was a time, like I said, where I did not have any hope, okay? Hope in my future and the dreams and aspirations I had for myself. Hope in salvation, like hope in God restoring me through all the mess that I have been through in my past. Like, there was a time where I did not have that hope. I had no hope to continue on. And now, totally different story. Like, I won't say my life is completely turned around because I'm still on the journey, you know? But I have come way further than I was, you know? And to where I have hope again. And it was at that moment I realized that was my why. Besides the fact that God told me to do it, that was my why. And that's why he let me, and that showed me, sorry, I'm trying to get my words together, y'all. That showed me why God is using me to do this. Because I've been there. And I know what it's like to not feel that hope and then have it again. So, yeah, so that's the why, the purpose behind Restored Hope Ministries. I want everyone, believers and non-believers, like, for the non-believers to know and realize and see that there is hope through Jesus Christ. For the believers who have lost hope and feel like they are just so far gone that there's no way that God can restore them back to Him and restore their hope for all that He has planned for them and all their hopes and dreams that, you know, align with His will. I want everyone to know that hope is not lost. Like, and if I can help 2 other people believe this, my work is done. I'm happy. But because I know God, this is going to reach way more than my expectations. So yes, that is the purpose of this ministry. And I would say how I came up with the name, but I did not come up with the name. God gave it to me and then showed me why He used that. So, and then, so the verse, the focus verse, key verse, I don't even know. This is all new to me, y'all. I'm telling you. This is all new to me, but I studied some verses, and the one that stuck with me the most was Romans 15, verse 13. And it reads, I pray that God, the source of hope, will fill you completely with joy and peace because you trust in Him. Then you will overflow with confident hope through the power of the Holy Spirit. And when I saw that verse, I knew that one was it. Like, it did something to my spirit. And so that's the key verse of this ministry, because that is my prayer. I hope that, you know, God, who is the source of all hope, will fill you up with joy and peace because you trust in Him. Because you trust in Him again. Like, it's not easy, but once you get to that point, it's unreal. It's nothing like it. And being on this journey, that's been my biggest prayer. I want others to feel this. Everybody, no matter what you've believed in your past, no matter what you've done, I want everyone to feel this joy and this peace that I have had the privilege of feeling now since being on this walk with God, giving God my yes and walking in it. It ain't easy by any means, but the joy, nothing compares to the joy and the peace and the love that you feel once you decide to walk with God. Like, it is unlike anything in this world, I promise you. Like, as you see, it makes me emotional because it's that good, you know. Sorry. And as we go along, I know God will have me share more of my testimony, so you'll be able to understand these tears more once we dive back, into all that. But like I said, this is just my introduction of this ministry to the world. God let them know it's time to stop sitting on it and do it. And so here I am. I don't know what all God has in store for this. The goal is just, like I said, to help restore hope to those who feel lost. That's just my goal, but God's goal, I'm sure, is way bigger. And I kept asking, I was like, I need more than this to go on, because who's going to listen to me? One, I'm not a minister. At least you have not revealed that to me yet, if so. But people, especially in the church, like if you don't have a title behind your name, it feels like you can't have a ministry, you can't do anything without a title behind you. But baby, God called me to do this, and so I'm going to do it. But I wrestled with that for a little bit, and God was like, I will guide you through it. I have the blueprint. I gave it to you, so I'm going to give you the blueprint. I just need you to do it. And so God's revealing it to me as He's revealing it to y'all. So we're all literally growing in this ministry together. So, yeah, I'm grateful and still kind of speechless that God chose me to do this. But we're gonna see it through, see where it goes. All the subscribers, followers, thank you in advance for being a part of this. Like I said, we're going through this together. You're not by yourselves. We're growing and learning together on this journey. That's what it's about. And I hope you stay along for the ride. Feel free to share this, like, comment, subscribe, introduce yourselves if I don't already know you. If I do, still leave a comment, say hey. But yeah, be in prayer with me and for me throughout this, as I will be in prayer for everyone as well. And let's just see where the Lord takes us with this. So yeah, love y'all, have a great day, and we're just beginning, so stay tuned. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.